Hello, my name is Toby and this is my demo of my game Season Shift. I'm making it with RPG Maker VX Ace. So we're going to start a new game. Welcome to Season Shift. In this demo you play through one of 4 major dungeons in the game. Each dungeon is going to be based around a season, so we've got spring, summer, autumn and winter. The demo focuses on the autumn dungeon of the game, which is the 3rd one. So it basically is a character creation thing. So we've got male and female. What is your name? Then you get to input your name. I always struggle to come up with decent main character names, so I thought I'd go with the pick your own name this time. Are you young or old? I am going to say old because the sprite is a bit cooler. So that's the extent of the character creation at the moment, but I'm planning on increasing the options for that later on. So here we have some vine seeds, and this is a quick tutorial saying about the statues that we see in front of us. Basically when you click on the statue you can change the season, and depending on what season you're in it can affect the environment and the puzzles within that environment. So sometimes you have to change the season in a particular order for something to happen. So we're going to showcase that now. If we change it to spring, then we can find these dark patches of earth. When you walk over them, you get this thing that pops up. So we can plant a vine seed. There we go. And we'll do the same up here. Plant the vine seeds. So now we're out of vine seeds, but down here the bush has respawned the vine seeds, so you can pick some more up. And then over here we have another patch. At the moment there's a monster in the way there, we might just have to deal with that. Let's get this treasure chest. This is here to make the demo particularly easy battle wise, because I haven't had a lot of time to tweak the battles and the leveling in the game yet. So now we've got a battle axe, we can go and fight him. So it's a busy bumblebee. I'm just gonna spam him with the attack button for now. Like I say, we'll sort those out later on. Plant the vine seed. Yes, so there we go, we've planted 3 vine seeds. So if we change the season to summer, the vines have actually grown, so you can climb them, whereas before you couldn't get up there. So that's really handy. So we're going to go over here and climb this one first. So here we have a too good to use coin. Basically that's inspired by the Let's Player H.C. Bailey, who basically when he's playing an RPG he'll occasionally come across an item that's particularly rare, like an elixir, and they're too good to use really, because you want to save them for when you absolutely need them. So basically these coins that you find are going to be you're going to be able to trade them for those rare items in town. So we just picked up a bottle. So we're going to try and fill it with water now. So we'll go over here, click enter, fill it with water. Yes. Okay, so that's inspired by Ocarina of Time's bottle system. So we have a nice bridge so we can get across into this main area. This door up here is locked. It has the recess in the shape of an apple. So that's a little handy clue. Now we come back outside. We actually have a dynamic weather system as well, so that when you leave a room to exit outside, you get a random weather effect. At the moment it's just calm. So now this is a particularly nice room that I like. It's a puzzle where you have to move the rocks in spring, summer or autumn, and in winter some blocks appear to help you get the blocks that appear. I'll show you. It's a bit complicated. So when you go to winter, basically these coloured blocks appear and you have to get them onto the correct colour switches, and these rocks help you get them to those places, because in winter when you push a block, it will slide until it hits something solid, and we don't want to have it sliding up here because then it will just get stuck to the wall. But the problem is we can only push them in spring, summer or autumn, so we have to memorize where these blocks are. So I want to push this one up one, and this one that's trapped underneath this block, I want to push that one down twice, I think. Three times. We'll push it down 3 times. So this one up 1, and this one down 1, 2, 3. Then we change it to winter. There we go. So now we can push this yellow block to the left. As you can see, it just slides until it hits an object. Yay! And then we can push the green one up. Excellent. And now the red one down. It's kind of pink, but it's red enough. And then the blue one across. And then followed by down. So that unlocks a treasure chest down here with a key in. Autumn key was found. Excellent. So where are we going to use this key? Well, we have to find a locked door. So we're going to change the season again to summer. So that's the season where the vines appear. Here we have a little sparkly. This represents a hint. Don't be tempted by this green switch. So make sure you pay attention to those hints. Here is the locked door. So we're just going to use the key on that. We're going to go right. Here's a little block puzzle. Up here there's another sparkly. Get some bush seeds. They will be very important. Make sure you don't miss those. And here we have another empty bottle. Fantastic. And if we want to go back round this way, we can. I'm actually going to go back the way we came. So now we're going to go and fight this monster. Alright, so this puzzle has a little hint. It says when winter comes, the blue switch must be pressed. So what that means is you want to get this box here onto the blue switch. Obviously you can't do it now because there's water in the way. We can't walk across that. But when we change to winter, this box will become slidey like the other boxes. So if we move it left one and then change it to winter, the water becomes ice, so we can now cross it. And we can push the ice block across the ice onto the blue switch. And then over here we have some blessed water, so we fill our other empty bottle with the blessed water. Now I'm just going to go down these stairs here. This is going to be an important shortcut for later. So you see over there on the far right, that statue is being blocked. When I push the switch, it unblocks it. And we change to winter, and we can slide across the ice over to the other side. So here's a puzzle that's particularly complicated. So I put some instructions here in the form of horticulture for beginners. So part 1, bush seeds. For a bush seed to grow, it must be planted in fertile soil in spring. Remember to water your new plant, and by summer it will grow into a fruity bush. Part 2, apples. Planting apples is a good way to guarantee a good healthy fruit bush. Try different water for a better result. So that's a hint about the blessed water. Part 3, golden apples. So you remember that from the door, the locked door. The very best gardeners can nurture their fruits to grow into very rare golden apples. You must be sure to plant the highest quality apple and to water that apple with the best water for it to grow into a golden apple. good luck. And remember, autumn and winter are not good for your fruit, so that basically tells you don't change the season to autumn and winter. So we're going to go to spring, and then we're going to plant our bush seed. Then we're going to click enter, and we're going to water it with just normal water. Then we're going to change it to summer, and then we're going to pick some fruit. Now we've got an apple, excellent. So now we change it back to spring, and we go back over, and then we plant our apple, and we water it. This time I'm going to use blessed water. Change it to summer, go down, pick the fruit, got a blessed apple, excellent. But now we're out of blessed water, so we want to go back and pick some more of that up. That's why it was important to unlock that switch earlier, because now we can access this, change it to winter, so we can slide across. Something I didn't mention earlier is when you leave a room, the season reverts back to the original season. So in this case, it's autumn, because it's the autumn dungeon. I'm going to get 2 lots of blessed water just in case, don't want to make any mistakes. Wait for this guy to move out of the way, there we go. Slide across the ice. Change it to spring. And we'll plant the blessed apple. And then we'll water the blessed apple with blessed water. Then we'll change it to summer. And then we can pick a golden apple. Hey, hurrah, we got it, excellent. So now we can get through that door. But before we do that, there was a place earlier on that we didn't go. So I'm going to go check that out before we go any further. Ah, now you can see the random weather. We've got some sunshine, so that's nice. Again, change it to summer for the vines to grow. Alright, so over here we have an optional room. This is just a storeroom at the moment with a treasure chest. More too good to use coins there. I might put a puzzle or something in there, or a riddle or something like that, but for now that's just a storeroom. So this is the basement. Now we've got some torches we need to light. Spring brings green life, summer brings red heat, winter brings blue cold, autumn brings new freedom. So that's basically green in spring, red in summer, and blue in winter. So we need to pay attention to that. Change it to spring. Change the torch to green because it's springtime, which unlocks this gate here. Then we can move this switch, go back to the statue, change it to summer. Change this torch to red, which unlocks the next door. Go back and change it to winter. And then change this one to blue, which unlocks this door. But we don't want to push these blocks because remember they will slide, and if that one slides down the bottom we'll be locked out. Which is why we need to change it to autumn for the freedom to move, basically. Oh, fighting an enemy. Not a cockroach. Right, so now we have another clue here. This one last. So we don't want to press that one yet. We want to go over here and press this one first. But before I do that, I'm just going to nip outside up here and press this switch to unlock that, just in case we need to get back. So now I've pressed that switch, it shuts this door here, this gate. So when I press this one, it shuts this one at the top. So if we did this one before last, then we would have been locked out of that other switch, and especially if we didn't press that gate, that bridge, the switch that made the bridge appear just now, there's no way we'd be able to get to it. So we'd be forced to press this green switch here, which is basically a fail-safe switch. but if you press the green switch, it locks you out. It locks you out of getting a treasure chest that we're trying to get. So this is all optional, by the way, anyway. So now to get back, we have to push these in a particular way. And now this gate here is open, and we get 5 Too Good To Use coins. Brilliant. So now we're finished with this room. The vine has disappeared, so the only way to get back from here is to push this block this way. So here's the little thing that I'm confused about, is this bridge on the right seems to disappear for some reason. The one on the left doesn't. It's the same principle, they just use a switch to trigger on and off to make the bridge appear, but the right one seems to disappear. So I'm not sure why that is. I don't think there's an event anywhere that turns that particular switch off. I'll have to look into that. So now we go up to this door, use our golden apple to come through. Now it's raining, so that could have been any weather. That could have been sunshine, that could even be snow, especially if it's winter. So now we go up and we get our treasure chest for completing the dungeon. Basically this is just a demo, so the dungeon may continue from here, but for the sake of the demo I've just put a treasure chest with the credits. And that ends the demo, so I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any cool ideas about puzzles I could do, please let me know in the comments below. If you saw any glaring bugs or glitches, you can let me know about those as well. And I shall see you soon with another update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.